everybody, I'm your man, Dennis Pitzenberger here, SEMA 2018, inside the Energy Suspension booth with my man, Pete Williamson.
How's it going?
I'm doing well, my friend. You know what? Always excited to talk about solutions to new vehicle problems. And you know what? A lot of vehicles out there, great products, but you guys make them better. What do you got cooking right here at SEMA?
At SEMA, our big focus here is the unveiling of our RockFlex line, focusing on the new Jeep JL Wrangler. Energy Suspension has built its reputation on making your existing vehicle better. And when we took a look at the new Wrangler JL, we decided that it was time to do something special.
All right, Pete, the JL is a fantastic platform. You guys have made it better. Tell me how.
Well, when we first got our hands on our 2018 Jeep JL, we realized that Jeep did a fantastic job. That being said, there's always room for improvement. Everybody wants to lift their Jeep, but using Energy's HyperFlex polyurethane, we decided to do something special with it. So instead of just treating it like a lift kit, we decided to treat what we were going to build for the Jeep JL as a suspension system. Starting with the control arms, we developed the RockFlex control arm bushings that essentially we've created a polyurethane misalignment spacer for the factory control arms. They have 25% additional articulation per joint, and also on the lower control arms, we have caster adjustment built into them, so you can get up to a degree of caster per bushing, allowing you for perfect alignment. The bump stop system was the next thing. Energy Suspension has always done bump stops. But for something like the JL, we wanted to do something that was more than a factory replacement. We wanted to do a performance bump stop. Because the factory foam bump stops are basically there to keep you from having metal-to-metal contact. We decided to build something that would actually be an active part of the suspension, slowing the axle down as you reach the end of your up travel. After taking a look at things in there, we realized that small corrections needed to be made to the geometry, but we could do that all by retaining the factory suspension. So we retained the factory control arms, we retained the factory sway bar end links. Jeep did a fantastic job on the end links. Why build something, we're not a metal company, so why build something that was inferior to what's already on the Jeep? So we used our performance polyurethane to create a spacer system. We did the math on it. To correct all of the geometries of the front and rear sway bar, keeping a flat sway bar that still cycles properly through the entire movement of the suspension. Taking a look at the coils, we don't make coils, but we realized that that coil that Jeep developed for this truck could take a lot before unseating. So we decided to just build an adjustable spacer kit that allows the customer to take the Jeep from 1.5 to 2 inches, adjust for rake, adjust for leans and things that Jeep are generally associated with Jeeps. We combined all of this together to create a system that allows the Jeep to function like it's got $3,500 worth of suspension underneath it with the factory suspension.
What has been the response? Because customers are always looking for something that's different, and being able to take what is in a sense a factory Jeep and make it better. What has been the response from customers when they finally get it done, get it on their Jeep and get it out on the road or on the trail, more importantly?
Well, when they take a look at the Jeep in here, they cannot believe that we still have all the factory stuff underneath there. The only thing underneath this Jeep that did not come with the Jeep are the shocks. Because of how the geometry works along with the RockFlex bushings, we can run a full long travel shock. We've got Foxes on this particular one that allow you to run the Jeep suspension all the way out to what the factory drive lines and brake lines can handle, which is actually quite a bit. The key to it for us, what we wanted to develop for the customer, was something responding to the modern new Jeep customer. You spent a lot of money on your Jeep, and by Jeep standards, the thing rides and drives really nice. You might pick the kids up from school, might grab groceries, your wife might drive it. We wanted to develop something for that customer who bought the Jeep to both do daily driver duty, but also wanted to take it off-road.
And going back to that, each individual piece and then being sold as a system. That's what you guys have always done so well at, is packaging it up as something where you don't have to piecemeal it. It's not something from over here and something from over there. What has been the response from the customers being able to buy, in a sense, that one-stop shop and improve so much on their JL?
Well, nobody can believe that we have got this suspension system that you can buy for $875. that will, you could take this on any trail in America that you would take a vehicle with a warranty and a full body on. I wouldn't hesitate to take our Rockflex Jeep on any trail that Moab, the Rubicon, Colorado, anything that you could dish out on this Jeep, I wouldn't be afraid to take it on with nothing but the factory suspension, Rockflex, and these Fox shocks.
All right, my friend, if people want more information about the Rockflex, get it on their JL, make it even better, where do we send them? Where do they buy it?
Contact Energy Suspension and ask for your local Energy Suspension dealer.
You heard the man right here. SEMA 2018 Energy Suspension. This is Power Auto Media.